Yo, it's your boy, Ray Mabry. And on today's video, what we're going to discuss is why is wholesaling so hard? What is it that makes wholesaling have over a 90% failure rate? We're going to discuss that in this episode today. But before we go, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Good comments preferably, but even if there's some constructive criticism, hey, I welcome that as well. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Ray Mabry, full-time real estate entrepreneur here in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. I've been in this business going on 8 years, I think, almost 8 years. And so being in this industry for such a long time, I've been able to see a lot of people come and go. And there's a common thread that I've seen that's pretty consistent when people decide to get into, say, real estate wholesaling, and then they realize within weeks or months later that this is not for them. All right, this is not to cast any shade or throw any shade towards any particular person. This is just something that I'm just bringing to the forefront to kind of really set the expectation. So in case you're thinking about becoming a real estate wholesaler or getting into the real estate wholesaling niche, you can be more aware of what to expect. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. The number one reason why I think people, why real estate wholesaling is so hard is because people have unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. What I mean by that is, say you have a bill, say it's the first of the month, and you have a bill at the end of this month, unexpected tax bill or something, and you need to come up with $5,000. Well, some people would say, okay, they'll go to Google and say, how can I make $5,000 in 30 days or less? And then some of them have this grand idea that, hey, I just go out and wholesale a property where I make $5,000 or $10,000 in the next 30 days. And I'm telling you, the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. More than likely, that will not happen. Why? Because real estate wholesaling requires a lot of moving parts. And if you want to be able to do deals consistently, there's certain things you need to have in place. And so coming in with the unrealistic expectation that you're going to close a deal within the first 30 days or so is you're really setting yourself up for failure, okay? Can it happen? Of course it can. For me, I was able to get it done within the first 30 days of getting started almost 8 years ago. And I made $5,000. And what I did was I took a portion of that $5,000, I reinvested it back into marketing. And in the second month, I was able to make $9,500. So for the first 2 months and getting into wholesaling, I went from zero to almost $1,500 profit in my business. But that's not the norm. That's an exception. That's definitely not the rule. So number one reason why people fail in wholesaling or make wholesaling is so hard, and the reason that they're not successful in it is because they have unexpected or unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectation. Number two, fear and doubt. A lot of times people come into this industry scared. You're scared to talk to people, and this is a people's business. So if you are afraid to talk to people, if you say, oh, I'm just a super introvert or whatever, you're going to have to kind of get out of there. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, and you're going to have to be more proactive and go to the people and find out how you can help them, all right? So if you have a lot of fear, if you have a lot of doubt that you can do it, then unfortunately, you're not going to be successful in this industry. Number three, you have no money, i.e. you're broke. Now, you can get a deal done with no money out of pocket. It can possibly happen. But once again, that's the exception, not the rule. Okay? I just want to set realistic expectations here. It takes money to do deals consistently. You can do a deal here and there. Say you get a referral, by some chance you know somebody's a wholesaler. Y'all come together, you JV, joint venture on the deal, make $10,000 gross profit. You both get $5,000. Hey, that's a good deal. But that normally doesn't happen. It's going to require some type of resources, marketing. You're going to have to go and find ways to get leads, and you're going to have to find ways to, maybe if you don't, say, do cold calling, and you don't want to do cold calling yourself, you're going to have to outsource that, which it costs money to do deals consistently. Can you get a deal with no money? Yes, but consistently, no. It requires money. So that's the number three reason why wholesaling is so hard, is most people don't have money to get their business up and running. Number four, you don't have any sales or marketing experience. Once again, that's not a prerequisite for having success in this industry. However, it helps. You have to be able to know how to sell yourself. The thing I like about real estate wholesaling is What we're doing is we're selling ourselves, selling how our services, how we're able to put money in the seller's pockets instead of trying to get them to buy a product or service. What we're doing is the product is the actual property. And what we're doing is we're showing them, hey, you have this property over here that's a non-performing asset. Let me show you how to get rid of it for cash, or let me show you how to get rid of it doing some creative deals. And so it's a different type of sales, but in the end, it's still sales, and you have to know how to market yourself. A lot of people come from a totally different industry from sales. I had a sales background. I got over 25 years of sales. I used to sell anything under the sun, but most notable was cars. I was a car salesman. So you already know car salesman, you have to have a certain personality to have any kind of success in the car business. I sold cell phones, cable, and there's just so many different things that I've sold. Insurance, where you're gonna have to have a way where you can effectively communicate to the end seller in order to be able to negotiate a deal, get a good price, and then you have to be able to market that deal, for a better price. Because what hurts a lot of people is sometimes they can negotiate a deal, they can, strike a good deal, find a motivated seller, and when it's their first deal, they just kind of really give up all the equity to the end buyer. And where they made 3,000 or 5,000 in their first deal, they could have easily made 15 to 20,000 if they just knew how to market the property correctly. So that's another reason why wholesaling is hard, is people don't know how to sell and people don't know how to market. And those are two vital key components in order to be successful in real estate wholesaling. And the fifth thing is no proper training or education. Yes, you can learn a lot of things here on YouTube, YouTube University. You can go to Facebook, Instagram, and you will see a lot of people posting things as far as, how they get deals done, and, maybe be posting a check or bank wires. But as I stated before, there's a lot of moving parts in wholesaling. And so if you don't get the proper training, then unfortunately you're setting yourself up for failure. You just are. I've been in this business for 8 years, but I bought a lot of my sales and marketing experience from other industries. So when I moved into this niche of wholesaling, I was able to be a lot creative, and I was able to navigate around different things. And it kind of clicked for me a lot faster, all because I had the knowledge and the education. Okay. And if you don't have the proper training and education, what I'm starting this weekend, this coming Sunday, is I'm going to start offering live Zoom trainings on Sunday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Just a time where we get together for about an hour, and I pretty much walk you through the business. I provide contracts, I provide just the information to help you get your business set up and get it going. There is a small investment to join. If you're interested, just reach out to me. The best way is maybe through Facebook. You can just find my name, Ray Mabry, or you can send me a message through YouTube and let me know that you are interested. But I'm telling you guys, get proper training if you want to be successful in this industry. If you want to gain any kind of experience and success in this industry, you have to get proper training. All right, so let's recap on 5 reasons why. And these are not the only reasons now. These are just 5 reasons that just came out the top of my head that I want to share with you. But it could be hundreds of reasons why, okay? But these are the 5 reasons. 1, having unrealistic expectations. Number 2, having fear and doubt. Number 3, no money to invest. Number 4, no sales or marketing experience. And number 5, no proper training. These things, you have to have these things in place in order to give yourself a chance to be successful in wholesaling. Even if you have all these things in place, does not guarantee success, but it definitely positions you for success a lot better than not having any of these things in place. Just keep that in mind, all right? If you want to get into it, once again, the training is starting this coming Sunday. It's going to actually be twice a month, but I'm going to get it kicked off on this Sunday. Reach out to me. Let's see how we can work together. You can also schedule a time where we can also offer free 15-minute strategy call consultations. So if you want to kind of connect and maybe have a burning question that you need help with on how to get you from A to B, go ahead and set up a time. That's a free call, and we can talk and kind of see, how we can keep you moving to the next level. But look, The most important thing is if you want to do this business, make sure you commit to it. Don't give up, and then follow these five things, and it's going to help make your transition a lot smoother, help position you for greater success. Okay, this is your boy Ray Mary about to sign off. Until next time,